This is a travel guide to the best things to do in Tabriz, one of the largest cities in northwestern Iran. A short history of Tabriz. Like many cities in Iran, Tabriz has a long and rich history, but saw many of its historic buildings destroyed by invaders or earthquakes. Still, there is enough left that will give you an idea of the importance of this great city. Among them is the oldest and largest covered bazaar in the world and the Blue Mosque. Tabriz is the capital of the eastern Azerbaijan province, that the majority of the people in Tabriz are Azeri that speak a Turkic language. Iranian Azeris or Iranian Turks form the largest ethnic minority in Iran. Although they are spread out over the country, Tabriz is at the heart of their culture. The Bazaar. Although Tehran Grand Bazaar is the largest bazaar in the world, Tabriz has the oldest and largest covered bazaar in the world. It is easy to spend the whole day exploring this maze of intricate alleys. Don't think you can come here for a short time. You need at least 2 hours to get a feel for this place. The bazaar has a history that goes back over 1,000 years, but the current structure was built in the 15th century. Despite earthquakes in this region, it still stands strong as the economic center of the city. Some of the highlights are the Amir Bazaar for gold and jewelry and the Carpet Bazaar. Don't forget to look up sometimes for the beautiful domes. Khaqani Garden. Khaqani Garden next to the Blue Mosque honors the 12th century poet of Khaqani Shirvani. It is a peaceful spot to relax and meet young students who want to practice their English. Municipal Hall. The Municipal Hall is a nice building worth a quick Photoshop on your way to the Blue Mosque. In the basement is a small museum about the history of Tabriz. Behnam House. Behind the Municipal Hall, you will find the traditional Behnam House from the Qajar era. It is worth a visit for the beautiful country yards and miniature frescoes. Shahryar Poet Shrine. Iranians love their poets, and in Tabriz you can find the beautiful Shahryar poet mausoleum. Shahryar was the first Iranian poet to write in Azeri language and therefore a favorite among Iranian Azeris. The architecture is an interesting blend between traditional and modern design with arches and angles. Arg Tabriz. A new big mosque is being built next to a remnant of Tabriz old 14th century citadel, where criminals were executed by throwing them from the top of the walls. Apparently, one woman survived as she used her chador as a parachute. Amir Nizam House. Amir Nizam was an important politician in the Qajar era who built this beautiful mansion for himself. It has several country yards, pools, and gardens and is now home to the interesting Qajar Museum. El Goli Park. The biggest park in Tabriz is the great place to hang out in the evening and meet Iranian people. There is a small Qajar palace and a lake, making this a scenic location for a walk along with the locals. Try Azeri cuisine. Tabriz is known for its Azeri cuisine that is full of fresh herbs and nuts. The most famous local dish is kufta Tabrizi, huge meatballs that are stuffed with nuts and berries. try this delicious recipe is among the top things to do in Tabriz. Kandovan, a small village of Kandovan. The homes carved out of the mountains are similar to Cappadocia in Turkey. It's a popular spot for Iranian tourists going for a picnic. How to get there? You can easily visit Kandovan as a day trip from Tabriz. As far as I know, there is no public transport going here, but at the Tourist Information Office in Tabriz, it is easy to find other travelers to share the cost of taxi. The historical town of Ardabil is a long but beautiful day trip from Tabriz. It is worth a visit both of UNESCO list Sheikh Safiuddin Mausoleum and the beautiful scenery of the way from Tabriz to Ardabil. Julfa. The small border town of Julfa is 2 hours from Tabriz and worth a visit for the Saint Stepanus Armenian Monastery and the Aras River Valley. How to get there? There are shared taxis from Tabriz to the town of Julfa, but to visit the monastery and the Aras Valley, it is best to charter a private taxi. Where to sleep in Tabriz? Booking hostels in Iran online is rather difficult because of the sanctions. Most regular sites like Booking.com won't work. To book your hotel beforehand, you either need to contact them directly. Money matters in Tabriz. Due to the sanctions, Iran has been cut off from the international money transfer system. There are no ATMs in Tabriz that will work with a foreign bank card. You will have to bring all your money in cash, euros or dollars. Tabriz is a transport hub and there are frequent buses to and from Ardabil 4 hours, Qazvin 5 hours, Iranian Kurdistan and Tehran 7 hours. Tabriz also has a train station with a trains to Tehran. You can check the schedule at iranrail.net. Safety in Tabriz. Tabriz is a very safe city with low crime levels, and if you follow normal precautions, you should not face any problems.